Ooh boy. So No Man's Sky's got a pretty interesting update. And it's update 3.0. It says Origins dramatically expands the universe of No Man's Sky, exploring a stranger, richer, and more varied universe with deeper planetary diversity, dramatic new terrain, and a host of new creatures, new weather conditions, colossal buildings, and much more. Our journey continues. So, a couple different changes to start. They have new planets. Existing solar systems have birthed new planets, creating of millions of untouched worlds to explore. So that means you don't have to move everything you own to a new solar system if you want to explore the new content. They have binary and ternary stars, where some rare systems now hold multiple stars, creating stunning new patterns in the sky. Dramatic landscapes. These new worlds have vast sweeping terrains. Their mountains and vistas are on a colossal new scale, giving shape to more dramatic, awe-inspiring scenery. Whilst flora, fauna, and atmospheric conditions have changed throughout the universe, existing worlds will retain their old character, allowing player bases to remain undisturbed. The interface and menus have been totally overhauled with new colors and styles, with a new aesthetic, which is really, really nice. They've added a much more visual way to start the game. Same can be said for the log, discoveries, catalog menus, stuff like that. And the inventory menus, it looks significantly better. It's much more crisp, much more color. There's richer diversity new life has been breathed into every new planet in the universe. A huge range of never before seen planetary flora and curiosities have poured into the galaxy. Countless strange new combinations are out there awaiting discovery. They have new alien fauna, so there's going to have new species roaming terrain, rolling along it, or even burrowing through it. All may be harvested for edible produce. They've added cloud and weather variety to planets, so some planets have clear skies and some planets are overcast. Cloud coverage varies over time. Clouds seen from space now match the current atmospheric conditions below, and you can actually soar through the clouds and they look legit like clouds, not just fuzz in front of your face. A number of fertile worlds have formed swamps and marshes, thick with mist and luminous fungal growths. There's an increased color variety, which makes it look very pretty. Here's what I'm excited about. Improved teleporters. You can actually see little snapshots of different areas. So you can actually know kind of what kind of world you're going into. They've also added some changes to photo mode, like new filters and control over cloud overcast. They have added these things called archive buildings, and they're enormous buildings that have risen among planetary horizons, creating new hubs of alien life. These huge vaults are repositories for data, treasure, and directions to long-forgotten ruins. They actually look reminiscent of hive cities from the Warhammer 40k universe. You can uncover new cultural and literary histories hidden away from ancient civilizations. So a number of planets can also become infested with anomalous life forms and vegetative growths. So that I look forward to seeing what new type of aliens, hostile or otherwise, we see. They've changed the atmospheric illumination of certain planets, generating more unique combinations of lighting and conditions on planets. We have anomalous buildings, where abandoned ancient settlements can be discovered on dead or anomalous planets, increasing the range of planets available for missions and exploration. They've had added tectonic disruption, and so now there's active volcanoes in certain worlds. They also have firestorms, where ignite the planet's surface on fire, so it makes those hot worlds a little more nervous. They also have advancements, and they also have allow technology to enable beneficial effects from storms, like blizzards allow you to mine for longer with a cooled mining beam. Toxic storms allow further sprints from exosuit gas processing technology, and benefited jetpack efficiency from superheated atmospheres, mine additional substances during times of radioactivity, etc. They've also cut down the number of items that you need and don't need, and it's just helpful. Also, they've added a bunch of resource caches that you can disassemble the stuff from and basically craft into new things. The detail of the terrain is a lot more crisp now, and it's a lot more varied. They've also added on PC the ultra setting for planet quality, which I think I might be doing at some point just to make my worlds look a little more pretty. They've added an exploration guide that basically helps you find stuff to do and makes things a little more straightforward. They've gotten rid of portal interference, so travelers may now slip through portals and explore their destination freely with no portal interference, and infinite universes become more accessible, their words. They've added meteors. Meteors can be observed crashing through the atmosphere of planets, so that's actually fairly interesting. They're gravitational anomalies, so like on anomalous planets, they are sudden gravitational shifts, where you can fly through a low-gravity environment without having to use as much of your jetpack. They've added tornadoes, lightning, and planetary NPC encounters. Like, for example, you can trade with black market traders who just randomly plop down on the planets, and they have contraband technology upgrades, which is quite interesting. There are discovery menu improvements, so you can more easily find places you've been to. They also added for the animals and the flora. You can also check out their models in more detail. There's some more multi-tool upgrades. So on space stations, you can upgrade the class of your multi-tool or expand its technology capacity, which is helpful. They've added insect life to many planets, which is fairly interesting. There's some big old bugs, so bug phobes beware. They've added wild robots, synthetic creatures wandering across terrain on metallic legs, which is actually pretty cool. There are improved creature behaviors. Herd sizes have increased, and flying creatures can now be seen much closer to the ground. And this is actually pretty fucking cool. They've added devastatingly huge worm creatures that now lurk below the planet's surface, a la Dune. And I will say they are pretty badass. So that is kind of the overall gist of what everything's going on. This new Origin update releases next week, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm fairly interested in it. It looks like it's gonna be pretty fucking cool. So, yeah, that's the update for you.